Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty. What's up, guys? It's Eternal Pain here, coming at you from the Mushroom Fields. I decided to do a tour of our server today, so you're going to get to see all of our bases in depth. It's going to be kind of a long video, but if you enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into the video. Before I get on with the tour of the server this week, I have something that's been bugging me, so now I need to go and clean it up. See, above my little bee dome over here, there is a floating patch of dirt and stone that just gets on my nerves, and I really need to clean it up. So I'm going to come over here and knock this out real quick, and I have another little project that I want to do, and then I'll get on with the tour. But now I need to figure out I need dirt to clean dirt. Alright, so it's looking a lot better up here. I've cleared out all the dirt above my bees, and there's no longer a little floating island there. And as for the other project I wanted to get onto, I have a little space cleared out over here. As you can see, I have my mule tied up to a fence post here, and he doesn't really have a home, so I wanted to work on building a stable. I kind of want to continue this theme that I've got here with my elevator over into my stable, and eventually I'm going to build a whole little string of shops and whatnot down the side of my mountain. Well, this is what I've got for my my stable so far. If you're wondering why there's a hole here, I'm going to put a redstone gate in instead of a standard fence gate. I like it. I like the fact that I have sea lanterns now to make some decent looking lighting. So now that this project's just about done, let's go give you a tour. So I'm over here at Coral Wolf's base. This is also my lovely wife. She's amazing, and she's going to give us a little tour of the place. So where do you want to start?
Well, this is actually the world spawn. When I first spawned in, I just came over here. There were a bunch of trees, but I cleared them out and beautified everything. And this is my mine, which I no longer use because I have fortune and I haven't had to mine in a long time.
Yeah, keep in mind she used to have a mine cart in here that I used to ride up and down all the time, and then she took it away and took all my fun away.
Aw.
I'm sad.
Here are 4 wild foxes that I use to breed trusting foxes.
Note that she made a nice home for them. They're really happy where they are.
It's in progress. If you go in there, that is my beetroot farm. The next one is my wheat farm. Those guys are just kind of stuck in there.
Oh, I walked into a bush.
Anyway, so yeah, that's the beetroots. Just make sure you close that gate, because if they get out, they will die. They're not allowed to leave. So here's the wheat.
So leave that gate open? Okay, I got you.
Really? So here's the wheat. It's the same setup, just different crop. I've got 2 more over here, actually, for carrots and potatoes. And these are my 2 trusting foxes. I haven't done anything for them yet. I will. I'm just getting around to it. So if you look in there, there's the carrots, there's the potatoes. Kind of the same setup.
The structures are quite nice.
I started out with a different block palette and I absolutely hated it, so I changed it to wood and it looks much nicer now. I have several bee nests throughout my whole property just because I think they look nice. I harvest it from time to time. Over here, this is where I keep all my animals. As far as my farm animals. I don't have too many in there right now, but I got pigs, sheep, cows, and chickens.
I was over here earlier and I saw, there's the blue sheep. That's my favorite one. Can I name that one Hector?
Well, there's actually 3.
Aw.
I was gonna...
Now Hector's not so special.
So there's my cows and chickens on the other side. I really like jungle trees, so I have some over here. The vines are kind of messy. I need to fix that. This is where I sleep, and I have most of my storage in there. I'll show you that in a second, but over here I have 2 villager dorms. So this blue one has the majority of them.
Look at that. She slammed the door in my face like a champ.
It's all pretty basic stuff. It's not, you know, efficient like yours. It's just kind of pretty.
it's the details that matter, though. You actually took
Yeah.
some time to decorate the rooms and all that. I like that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I hate villagers. I wanted it to look nice. So, I have another villager dorm on the other side. It's kind of split into 2 right now, but this side of it has a few of the, I guess,
What are you looking at?
the ones
What
that trade
are you
coal
looking
and
at?
iron.
Sorry. I don't like the way that guy was looking at me.
A couple of my dorms have an extra villager in them just in case I ever want to expand, so this
It's
is
always
just an
handy to
extra.
have some extra villagers.
I don't have an entrance for this one yet, so if you'll just sneak around the corner. I know it's ridiculous, but
That's I feel like I'm a cat burglar trying to break into somebody's house. Oh,
wait, where are you going? It's up here.
I gotta do it again.
You're a failure.
Like, just to show everybody I cannot play Minecraft.
Where are you going? You can just.
I'm
okay.
making it easier for me, okay? I'm not a parkour specialist in this game,
Alright.
okay? I fall off of things all the time.
So this is my last dorm. I have got 3 of them. I don't have an entrance yet, like I said, but I like it. It's kind of, I guess, the library area.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Nice.
nice. So that's the villager places. Yeet! And I can show you my house. Oh, hello. I can show you my house now.
He just walks up like, hey, what's up?
Yeah. Never gonna let it get as congested as Fluff's village. Oh my god.
No, she has,
She has
so many
iron
golems.
for
Which
days.
you guys will see that later. It's kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
Fluff was kind of sick today, so we're gonna kind of take the liberty to show her base off for her. I'm not sure how everything goes over there, but we're gonna try our best.
So this is where I live most of the time. I had some storage in my ender chest over here. Also got a jukebox and a collection of music discs. You can go ahead and look in there and show it off.
Ooh.
Majority of those I got from skeletons shooting creepers because I really like collecting them. I actually have 2 potion rooms. So the bottom one, they both look the same, but they're on opposite sides. And how I get my water is actually under my house. I don't know if you noticed, but there's 2 aquariums. So I have a couple trapdoors right here that I can just sneak a water bottle in to get some water.
Oh, nice. That's pretty. I can't even hit the trapdoor.
I only have one that has fish in it right now, but the other one I will fill up soon enough.
Oh, niceness.
They're not the greatest, but it looked better than having nothing down there, so.
Now we both seen Fluff's aquarium, and she has an awesome looking aquarium. She did a nice job with the coral.
She really
on it.
does. I don't know how to deal with coral, so that's kind of
Yeah,
ironic.
yeah.
My name is Coral.
I don't
but-
either.
But this is my map. That's what my area looks like.
Yeah, you can see she's spread out kind of nice here. She got a nice big area for her base.
Yeah, this big patch of water right here, I'm planning on expanding into the swamp, so that's gonna have, you know, stuff. That big square right there is my quarry. I forgot to show that off. I'll show it off in a second. But anyway, up here is just where I sleep, and it's got storage. It's not anything special. So now, actually, we should probably sleep. Let's go to my other house, and we can sleep there. I have 2 houses. But the very first house I ever made was over there where the wheat farm is, and I absolutely hated it, so I had to tear it down, and I built something better there.
Yeah,
So
actually,
this is my second house.
I really like this one.
I'm
I
very
like it.
fond of wood. If I can build in all wood, I will. I mean, I like stone bricks, but I really like wood, so Anyway, one problem I have with this build is that it has no door. It looks better that way, but if mobs get on the roof, they can potentially fall into this gate. So that's kind of why I have a cat right here. Let's sleep before we die.
And we're awake. Okay, what we got?
So I haven't named this guy yet, but I do have 2 parrots.
Hey, I haven't named my black cat either. Shut up!
At you. So this is mainly where I keep extra blocks like dirt and cobblestone and stuff like that. But I do have a little bit of nether storage down here and a lot of smelting. This is where I do heavy duty smelting. Those things, the furnaces that are in my house over there are just filled with bamboo. So that's that. This is my nether portal. That is my swamp over there. I have a conduit set up, but I don't have anything built around it yet. Are you going to the nether? You good?
I'm good. My eyebrows were
Alright.
singed a little, but I'm back.
So it's very pitiful and very disgusting compared to Fluff's, but this is my turtle farm.
You just got
I
2
mean-
lonely turtles in here. They're just like, when will you let us free?
For now, that's all they deserve. And over here, we have rabbits.
Hey, rabbits, run from me. The albino rabbits, they just kind of creep me out. I walked
My
by.
favorite is the one that has the black spots.
When you had them over there in the fence, I walked by and one of them just stood in the corner and stared at me. It just.
Yeah, they're kind of creepy. And over here is where I have my quarry. I was gonna make a slime chunk.
Wait, where is it? Huh?
Like a slime
Ah!
Wow. I was gonna make a slime farm over here. I dug down just far enough, but none of them have spawned, so I'm not sure what's wrong. I guess maybe it's not a slime chunk, or maybe I'm not at the right level, but eventually I'm gonna go down almost to bedrock just for materials and stuff.
Well, I have a slime farm, so I have plenty of
I
slime
mean,
for
yeah,
the
I
both
don't.
of
It's
us.
not that I need it. It's just, I thought it would be cool to have. Anyway, I could farm pet slimes. Yeah. And I think the last thing I have to show you is just my stables over here. On this side, I have llamas. I got 2 regular ones and 2 trader llamas. They don't really do anything. I just have them in there for some reason. Have my polar bear Coda tied up out here. I don't have a glamorous snow globe for him yet, but
Hey, do you
he's
want to come
making it.
live with Winston in my snow globe? I'm gonna have to come over and steal you later.
I think he just shook his head no. So I have my horses in here. Got Ginger the skeleton horse, Storm is this black horse, and then Estrella, which is Spanish for star. Oh, apparently they're getting it on. Anyway,
Ginger over here just walked away like I don't want no part of that.
pretty much.
Oh.
If anyone should have a bone, it's her. That's pretty much all I have to show right now. Everything else is just kind of in my head. I haven't really started any other projects yet. So I really need to make a road from me to you and me to Fluff, but I'm too lazy.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the tour of Coral's base. And I guess now we're just going to head on over to Fluff's. Alright, so we're over here at Fluff's base now, which is this glorious, beautiful castle in the background that I wish I could aspire to create. We're going to walk around here and see what we can find, so... Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of cows.
Yeah, it is. They're...
What happened to her chickens? There used to be chickens here.
I don't know. Maybe the cows ate the chickens. She got a
I
bunch of
mean-
eggs in here.
I mean, evidence of chickens past.
She's got a lot of nice stuff around here. She's just I feel like
She
Fluff's a much
does.
better builder than either one of us.
He looks so happy. This is cool.
He's like king of the mountain up there right now. This is so
Pretty
yeah,
much.
this is Fluff's little snow dome
That's
for her
nice.
polar bear. I actually stole the idea for my fish pond from her because I wasn't going to do it, and then I come over here and I saw this, and I was just like, ooh, I got to do that.
Are you happy? Thank you for putting your ass in my face.
So that's, what is it, Beepo? Yeah, Beepo. That's
I don't
Fluff's
know.
polar bear.
I don't know how
I
to say
think that's
that.
how you pronounce it. Fluff, if I butchered that and you're watching this, I'm sorry. I love her aquariums. She just pays, when it comes to her aquariums, she pays a lot of attention to
know.
detail with the coral and
Yeah.
just even what kind of fish she puts in it. I feel like it's all one color scheme that she just pays a lot of attention to. Yay! Yes,
This is
Fluff.
how
This
she
is how
feeds
we
them.
entertain ourselves when you're not here. We just hop in your aquariums and swim around.
Oh yeah. Tell the story behind this.
Okay, so this display here is in memory of a prank that we pulled on Fluff before we started recording videos for this world. I have an armor stand that I'll show later in the episode when I'm doing the tour of my base, but
No, it's an armor dispenser.
well, an armor dispenser, whatever, Miss Smarty Pants, whatever. Okay. Anyway, like I built a redstone armor dispenser so I could just like walk into it, hit a button, have everything, and I had Fluff test it out. And you might notice that this pumpkin head is enchanted, but the enchantment on it is Curse of Binding. So when she walked into it, she got a full suit of diamond armor and a Curse of Binding pumpkin head. It was kind of cool, and she just immediately ran out of my front door and jumped off of my cliff to kill herself.
It looks like she's got a nice map over here.
That's oh, she's got it. Yeah, she's got all three of our bases in this map here.
Oh yeah, I see that. There's some more fish. She actually did an aquarium that like wraps all the way around her stairs. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's I like this. Every time I come in here, this is like probably my favorite part of coming into Fluff Space is just this central aquarium that she
Oh.
has. It's, is this guy supposed to be here? Yeah. You guys might remember the first video that I posted where I accidentally killed one of her parrots.
You hear that?
Yeah, there's a zombie breaking down a door somewhere. I heard it.
What's
Where
going
is it
on?
at? Oh god, here he is. Fluff, this is proof that we're saving your stuff. Alright, I have the door. I will fix the door.
I like how after he broke that door, he just stood here and continued to break this door.
Oh
as he's
no,
walking
that
through.
was funny. Oh, there's a skeleton in there too. Yeah, I'm walking away.
Yeah, so there's her crop farm. Bye. So here's all her stables. She's got quite a few horses, and then over here at the end, she's got the skeleton horse that I gave her. But I absolutely love her turtle.
Oh, I do.
Habitat.
This is the aquarium
And
I
this
was
is why
referring
I say
to
that mine is
earlier.
shitty.
This
Look
is
at this
she put a
compared
lot
to
of time
mine.
and care into this. She gave her turtles a little central island, built them a coral reef. They are just happy and swimming around and all proud of where they live. And then you have your turtles that are just
Yep.
confined to a small square room with just a little bit of water, and they wish they would die.
You know what? That's probably true. I think next we should probably go into her village.
Oh yeah, her now before we walk in here, I'm pretty sure I put a clip in a previous video about how many iron golems are in this village. But today, we're going to give you a full look at how many there actually are.
I hope she doesn't kill me when she finds this out, but I killed like 10 or 12 of them.
Oh
one
my
day.
god, this guy's just like walking towards you like, did I hear you say you killed some of my peeps? 40 of them walking around. Oh, oh. There you go,
You get
bud.
to see him in action.
You're defending the kingdom. Good job. Hats off to you, sir.
So she's got a nice little village going on here.
Yeah, she does.
Has pretty much every occupation block, I think. And Nice little houses with beds upstairs for every villager.
I'm only gonna go into one of them and show you what it looks like on the inside, because as far as I know, all of them are pretty much not really the same, but the same style. And
Yeah, they're all kind of standard.
yeah, they wow, there's just like 3 iron golems chilling out. You're killing him! You're killing him!
Wow.
They're just walking all over these villagers that are trying to sleep. But yeah, this is she's got a pretty nice base going on. Oh my god, you are insufferable. Go away.
So she's got another farm on this end, and then she built a proper road all the way to your base.
Yeah, she did that, and then we agreed to build the rest of the roads and never did. One thing I do know about this little farm over here, this isn't like a normal crop farm. This is just so the farmer villagers have something to do. She doesn't, as far as I know, she doesn't harvest this at all. She just lets them do it.
This is just for the farmers.
Yeah, it's just for the farmer. You're running too fast. I'm too fat. I can't keep up.
We run at the same speed.
Shut up.
This is nice.
Yeah, I do like the way she did her bridge here. I'm showing you a picture of being on it, but off to the side when you stand over
She
here
has
on the
much
hill.
more creativity than I do.
She's got a lot more creativity than I do. I just get a random idea and say, "Hey, let's build it," and it'll look cool. Yeah, this is Fluff's little bridge that goes from her kingdom over here. I'm assuming that she's gonna do more over here later, but that's yet to be seen.
Probably.
Let's for just a second before we get on with the tour of Fluff's base, just let me kill this guy. Okay. Let's appreciate how amazing her flag looks on top of her castle. It's just...
She agonized over that thing, and it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
It's...
Oh, God!
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Oh. Well, rip that piece of vine.
Let's not let her foxes out. This
is really
ow,
nice.
Ow! Why do I keep walking into berry bushes?
Because you don't use your eyes. I really like this part. She's got a little...
Yeah, it's a nice little foxhole.
Yeah. It's really nice.
It's she...
Where are they?
They're running around here somewhere. Oh, there
Oh,
they are
there
in the
they
back. What are their names?
Todd and Vixie.
Todd and Vixie.
You know,
They're
like
yeah,
the
they're
fox
just
and the hound.
absolutely terrified of us right now, so we're not gonna get a good look
Yeah.
at them. But this is yeah, she agonized over God twice.
She actually got those foxes she bred to from 4 wild foxes, so yeah.
Yeah, but I know she agonized over the dome for a little bit because I'm lazy. Okay, I go on YouTube. I found a pattern that works to build a dome. Fluff's not like that. When she goes for something, she just tries to do it.
I didn't know she built this. I haven't been over here since then.
Yeah, she actually asked if she could steal a few of my bees for it. I didn't know where she put it, but
Wow,
ooh.
I love what she did with the floor.
Wow, she made it look like honey was flowing out everywhere. That's cool.
That looks so cool.
I like that.
We can't forget this.
Oh yeah, that's right. We so apparently when Fluff got kicked one time, her horse just despawned. She was mounted on her horse, and when she came back, her horse was nowhere to be found, and we have never found that horse again, and she was really heartbroken over it.
It's horse prints.
That's cool.
That was her favorite horse because it had gold armor.
It was, and she lost
Fluff
it.
loves the shiny. I really hope she finds it one day.
All right, yeah, Fluff put a little bit of time into doing this road here. She's got these just every now and then, you wouldn't notice it if you just walk down it, but every now and then she's got these these mossy stone bricks just in the side, and she's got cracked stone bricks, but like adding the mossy stone bricks in there really kind of livened up the road a little bit.
I really love how she makes her roads with the glass in the middle. It just
Yeah,
it gives it so much depth.
It does. It looks really nice, and I like the light posts on the side of the road, and it comes over to my base, and
then she always makes it to where you can ride your horse on it. I love it. I really love how she integrated it with your villager thing here.
yeah.
It flows really naturally into your base.
Alright guys, so that has been a tour of Coral Wolf 21's base and Fluff aka Lynx Kitten's base. So now I think I'm gonna say goodbye to Coral here so she can go back to what she was doing and give you a quick tour of my facilities, which are not that amazing. But yeah. I'll be back in a jiff. And lastly, we have my base. I'm sure you guys, if you've been around since I posted my first video, you guys probably recognize this room. This is actually my villager trading hall. I spent an entire day designing this and trying to get it right, so I hope it looks nice. And behind these villagers here, you may notice there's a little space. There's a zombie walking around back there, so kind of made it hard on myself with how I designed the zombification in this, but you kind of have to just do that and hit the button. And I don't want to zombie that guy right now because he's useless. You're useless. Know this. You are useless. Okay. Anyway. That's about all for the trading hall. It's nothing special. It's just worked a little while on it. It looks nice and it's functional, and that's all I care about. Over this way is my villager breeder. The breeder is actually up there, and then they fall down this tube, come into here. I have a block of villagers right there. And then I just hit a button. One comes over here in a cart. I got a few workstations in here. And then there's this guy in the corner. Something still seems a little off about him. I can't quite put my finger on it. Down here underneath the trading hall, I have the council. That's what I'm gonna call them, is the council. Yes, PewDiePie, that's a nod to you. Oh yeah, this guy's name is Chuck because, oddly enough, my wife was playing around over here in my zombie XP farm, and a reinforcement zombie spawned inside this little hole with Chuck here and zombified him, so I had to cure him. And in order to do that, I had to put a name tag on him so he didn't despawn. I got really lucky with my XP farm here. Yeah, it's a zombie XP farm. It doesn't pump out a ton of XP. Later on, I'm gonna end up building a guardian farm out of one of the 3 ocean monuments that we found there over to the north. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, I got really lucky with where this was, and I found it completely by accident. See, I have this, hang on, I'll take you over there and we'll cut to it and I'll show you. Over here, just off of the road between mine and Fluff's base, there's this little cave, and I kept hearing zombies in the wall, and I went down this cave, and sure enough, there was a zombie spawner directly underneath my house. So I took a page from Ilmango himself and built his design for Zombie XP farm, and I absolutely love this thing because they spawn pretty quick when you're actually standing in range of it. We come around this way and you see my massive iron farm over there, which I'll take you over there in a second. I have my potato farm here. It's doing pretty well. Then the stables that I just built in the beginning of this video. My elevator that takes me up and down to my main house in my base. Got my dome over there. Oh, it's getting nighttime. I better sleep. Okay, now I'm wide awake, and you may hear an iron golem dying in the background, but this is my iron farm. I've got this little bunker here. Hit the button, all the trapdoors open. Same thing over here. all the trapdoors open. That's my little bunker underneath my iron farm, and then my actual iron farm is up there. I have, I can't remember if it's 5 or 6 villagers up there, but anyway, they're all being scared by a zombie named Charles. And they actually produce an iron golem about every 30 seconds or so. Might make a liar out of me. Oh, there goes one. Then I have this zero-tick sugarcane farm over here that I'm gonna end up having to tear down and build something insanely large, because when we update to 1.16, yeah, this won't work anymore. I have a project underway over here. I'm building massive storage silos. Oh, I forgot to replace these when a creeper blew them up. You can see the hole right here. But anyway, I'm gonna make a massive set of storage silos here for all of my big farms, and I'm gonna have water streams under the ground that bring all the materials that I need to these storage silos. Here, I haven't finished it yet, and I actually managed to break it when I tested it the first time, but I'm making an automated tree farm that doesn't require bone meal. I found that on Ilmango's channel, so anybody wants to check that out, I'll link that in the description. Got my massive bee dome over here. I have 20 hives that produce a lot of honey. I like to use honey blocks and slime blocks for redstone contraptions, but haven't really done much with redstone on this world yet. Just a few little things like this melon and pumpkin farm here, which also is not my design. I'm not sure who the original creator was on this, but I actually saw this design here on Mumbo Jumbo's channel for the first time, and I thought it was really cool, and I wanted to put it in my world. So I'm gonna go up my elevator here and show you what I've got up top. Now, keep in mind, this world, we haven't been on it very long, so not a lot of stuff is done, because my house is kind of empty right now, so yeah, there's that. But here's my little igloo that I built for, weirdly enough, to store my cows. Hello, cows. Hello, cows. Anyway. Oh, that's embarrassing. And then this is the massive main house that I built on top of my mountain. I have a couple of domes, central structure that kind of reaches up to the sky. It's actually kind of cool when you're in the top room of this, because the clouds just kind of drift through it. Gotta love that Minecraft logic. And I've got my random black cat that I have yet to name sitting out here on my balcony that overlooks the snow globe that I built in the previous episode. Sometimes I like to just stand here and think about what I'm doing with my life. Anyway, I'll go inside. This is my chaotic yet organized storage system. It serves me well. I can pretty much find everything that I need because I have it labeled all with item frames with the items in it. It looks like Fluff has been over here playing with my items again because some of them are out of whack, like my berries are upside down. Fluff, stop this. Anyway, I've got that underneath both domes. So both sides are they're identical around the edges, but the centers I just keep piling barrels up every time I get a new item that I need a slot for. And then I've got my little slime block elevator. Let's see if I can embarrass myself and not get this right the first time. Oh, look at that, look at that. I actually got up the elevator the first time. Here is my furnace, or not my furnace, smelter that I built. I've got 9 furnaces in it, all of them with hoppers underneath it, and they all collect into this chest down here. I load bulk items, like when I have a lot of sand or something that I need to smelt, into this chest up here. But if I just have like a stack of food or something, I just put it right in there and hit the button and the minecart goes on its way. I'm also going to have to redesign this eventually too, because I'll show you. I have my aquarium on top, and I have a zero-tick bamboo farm back there providing the fuel for my smelter. If you know anything about the Minecraft update getting ready to come out, same reason for my sugarcane farm, that won't work anymore. Got a few fish in my aquarium. Probably going to end up clearing out this I can't talk. This aquarium at some point and making something else on the top of this dome, because I want to make a larger aquarium somewhere else in my base. Because I'm still going to have a bamboo farm behind this to fuel my smelter, but I'm going to have to make it bigger, which means I'm going to have to move my fishies. Let's see if I can trap them in a bucket for days and forget about them again. Then over here in this dome, I have my armor station and my enchantment area. I haven't really done much up here because I've been focusing on stuff like the snow globe for Winston and the iron farm, and I've got those two unfinished projects over there, like my storage silos and my tree farm. And that's about it. I haven't really got much to show you for my base right now. I've been working on it. I get an idea every now and then, and I just build it. And then when I build it, it takes me a little while to think about what I want to do next. I have ideas for projects that I would like to do, but sometimes it just takes me a little while to get around to it. Oh, I forgot the aesthetic sugarcane farm that I have over here. So I have not harvested these since I planted them, because I have the zero-tick farm over there, and that provides me with pretty much all the paper and sugar I need. But I've got it to where the only water source blocks in this entire thing are the source blocks that are right underneath these slabs. And then the water just flows down, and it looks really nice. I want to add some more stone to it because it just looks a little bland with the with just all the wood here in the front. So I'm thinking about adding some gray concrete and chiseled stone bricks into the sides here, and maybe sprucing it up some. I'll make videos every time I do upgrades to something to show you what it was before and what it is now. Oh, and something else I forgot completely, because I don't really come down here that often since I haven't been working with a lot of redstone. But I've got my mine here, and there's a couple areas in here that are kind of cool, because when I was digging down to diamond level, I found an abandoned mine shaft down this way. We've cleared out most of the wooden tracks for it, and all the way down here at the bottom, damn, that stairway is long. I completely forgot how long that stair was, or that staircase was. So originally this mine started out as me looking for slime chunks, and I haven't cleared out all the fence yet, and I will eventually, so I can branch off and mine for diamonds and stuff like that. But I found my slime chunk, and here's my farm. I would go up into it, but I don't feel like breaking it at the moment. Oh, well, there we go, one just fell. But it produces a decent amount of slime. I haven't AFK'd down here for a little while, so all my chests are pretty much empty. I clear it out every time I AFK. It produces probably, like, it's not great. It's not an extremely amazing farm or anything, but it produces about 200 slime an hour, which isn't bad for a single chunk. And I haven't even lit up all of the caves around it. I've lit up a few, but haven't done just a full day where I've went around and lit up a bunch of caves. I need to fix that. And just around the corner from the slime farm, I have my slime farm AFK chamber, which it's just a little room that I stand in. Don't think that's interesting, but hey, maybe somebody wanted to know. And I hope you guys will continue to join me for the ride through this world, because it's we're gonna be on this world for a little while, and I've got some insane ideas of things that I would like to build, but I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. Alright everybody, I think that's going to be it for me today. If you enjoyed your time here, don't forget to like, comment down below, let me know what your favorite part of the tour was, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.